X is a new A24 movie that came out like 2 weeks ago at this point. I didn't really. Well, I guess it's not 2 weeks ago. I guess it's like a week ago. I didn't talk about it because, frankly, this is the weirdest yet most mainstream A24 movie I've ever seen, and I don't know how to feel about this one. I had no idea this movie was gonna set up a franchise, and I left the theater not seeing the post credit scene. I'll be honest with you guys. A little secret, okay? I love Rob Zombie movies. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and praise a lot of his movies. A lot of them are pretty bad. In fact, 90% of them are bad. There's some I will defend though. I own all of his movies, love all of his movies. My least favorite is Lords of Salem. And the reason why is not just because it's a garbage movie, but it's because old lady nudity makes me extremely uncomfortable. So this movie has excessive amounts of that, and I was pretty grossed out by it. It was pretty nasty, and this movie was very effective. It did scare the shit out of me. Made me very uncomfortable at multiple points from this movie. And it's a very weird movie, as most A24 movies are. It's also weird that this is setting up a franchise. And I'm sorry. I'm just going to straight up say this movie should have been an NC-17. I don't really like that rating, but I do think it's very helpful with movies that have excessive nudity like this. Because I work in a movie theater, and we literally had a dad take his 5-year-old movie, not 5-year-old movie, 5-year-old son into this movie, and this movie is about people shooting in porno. Like, and with rated R movies, you can only advise them not to buy that ticket. But if the adult is buying it and watching it with them, can't really stop them if it's an R-rated movie. With an NC-17, it's illegal to let a minor, even accompanied by an adult, into the movie. It is a very helpful rating in that sense, though I do have many problems with that rating. But we're not here to discuss the problems with that rating. I'm just saying I do really think that is very helpful when it comes to movies like this. Again, I had no idea that this was meant to set up a franchise. Apparently, they've already shot a prequel. They're making a sequel. So now when I, at work, when I take people's tickets, this one I say, hey, stay after the credits. There's a post-credit scene in this one, and it is interesting. The way I describe this movie is it's a really scary movie. It's a good movie, but God, I would never watch this movie again. This isn't shit like Lords of Salem. It's not a piece of garbage like that movie. It's a well-crafted, put-together movie that is not a fun slasher movie like I tend to like my slasher movies, but that's okay. It's something different, something unique, scary shit, but it is not a movie that I want to ever watch or experience again. That's just me personally. That's why it took me so long to review this movie, because I don't know, I didn't want it to be too personal, but I feel like I had enough to say that I needed to post a video about it, so here we are.